News won't tell you this.
Organization called We Are the Evidence. We are an organization that represents the many adults and unfortunately many children who have become very sick from wireless technology radiation.
There seems to be a couple false Easter eggs being put out there right now. I want to make sure we dispel that right off the gate.
The effects of wireless on health scientifically are very, very clear.
So it's always pushed back to the definition of an acceptable level of radiation. And that's what this is, by the way. This is about radiation.
Wireless radiation has biological effects, period.
My name is Dr. Angie Kolbeck. I've been reviewing the studies showing the impacts of wireless radiation on our health, and there are now thousands of studies showing the following adverse health impacts to wireless radiation: cancer, oxidative damage, DNA failure.
Things like memory, dizziness, and
can't even begin to count how many times I've come across this kind of hearing where have these scientists, doctors, whistleblowers, right? They come to make their complaints of how bad wireless radiations are. I mean, you would think by now the lobbyists and the technocrats that come up with all this harmful technology, you would think by now they would have a change of heart and be like, enough is enough. But hell no, they're going full steam ahead with it. Why? Because this technology, these devices are doing exactly what they wanted to do. And what is that? To make you sick and keep you sick. See, this is how they make money off of your miseries. This is how they make money off of the injuries they've caused you and your children. It is all a ploy. It is all by design. It's all an agenda. You can deny it. You can try to stay away from it. And a lot of people believe if they don't engage something, that it will just go away. But that is not the case. Whether you engage it or not, it is here. It is a problem. It is on you to decide how to solve this problem, because the ones that are supposed to care for your health are the ones making you sick. Do you get it yet? You have to understand these things, man. See, they're telling you the health problems wireless radiation causes. Now, it's not even the problem of the health problem it causes. They know it does cause it. So now they're looking for a loophole. What is that loophole? Acceptable amounts of radiation. How much radiation can you take? Do you understand how stupid that sounds? Radiation is radiation. There's nothing like an acceptable amount of it. But this is how they get you. This is how they lobby it. This is how they make it okay to poison you, to jack you up, to mess up your health. You wonder why everybody is sick. We are all sickly because we live with all these devices, your cell phones, your laptops, your Wi-Fi, your earpods, your Bluetooth connectivity, all these things, man. You have more than one of these devices in your home, radiating you to death. Your smart meters, right? Your cars even. You see? This is all by design. The more they make you sick, the more they make money off of it. But a lot of people would rather just pretend that it's not happening. Well, you can pretend all you want. It is happening. It's damn sure happening. This is Psalms, the 21st chapter and the 11th verse. It says, "For they intended evil against thee. They imagined a mischievous device which they are not able to perform." All praises to the Most High, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rochaha Kodash. Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone who taught us this truth and continue to teach us this truth. Peace, salutation, shalom, shalom, shalom to all you hopeful elect Akiyam out there pushing this word in truth and in sincerity. And to you, brothers and sisters out there that are of the household of faith, to you I say shalom, right? I had to pull this scripture out because it goes in tandem with what we're talking about. Let's read that again in Psalms the 21 chapter and 11 verse. It says, for they intended evil against thee. That's exactly what they do. When they have all these meetings, all these backroom meetings that they do without you present, and they decide your life for you, and you're not even there to say if it's okay or not. What do you think they're doing? They're devising evil against thee. That's what they do in Davos meetings and all these UN meetings and agenda this, agenda that, and all of these things. WEF meetings. What do you think all this is all about, man? It's not about how to preserve your life, that you can rule that off, right? It's never about how to preserve your life, because they don't care about your life. Because if they did care about your life, they wouldn't allow half of the things that they allow in your food, in your water, in your homes, right? All these things are there to mess you up, and it's A-okay with them. You see? It says they imagine the mischievous device, and in this case, that mischievous device is this wireless radiation, radiating you to death, sickness, right? Like it's not enough with all the chemtrails and all the GMOs and polluted water that we drink. Now, welcome to the world of radiated devices, invisible killers, invisible assassins. That's what this wireless radiations are, these EMF radiations and things. You see what I'm saying? Because you cannot see them, that doesn't mean that it's not there. And that doesn't mean that it's not killing you slowly. And in some cases, even quicker. You see? So they imagine the mischievous device which they are not able to perform. So ultimately, there will be a stop. There has to be a stop to it. That was why the scripture in Luke talks about, if the days were not shortened, there will be no flesh left. So the way we are living our life with all this technology, all these new inventions that are supposed to be convenient, they're supposed to help your life, well, all they're doing is killing you, unaliving you. So if the days are not shortened, there will be no flesh left. Not the animals, not you, not the trees. Bill Gates has a personal vendetta against trees. He wants to see all trees gone. You see what I'm saying? So this is who we are up against. We're up against people with no morals, man. No scruples, nothing. They don't give a flying F about the world we live in. They might try to prove otherwise, but if you listen to them, they don't care about you, the earth we live in. They don't give a flying F. That is the ways of the wicked Edomites, man. That is how they get down. That is their nature. It is in the core of their genetic makeup to just destroy everything in their path. Everything. You see? This is Psalms the 38th chapter and the 12th verse. It says, they also that seek after my life lay snares for me. This is who these guys are. These technocrats, these lobbyists, this FDAs and all these alphabet groups, right? They're supposed to mean you well, but guess what? They seek after your life. And how do they do that? They lay snares for you. They come up with wireless radiation technologies and devices. They come up with arm candies that you just give us your arm and you see, and leave the rest to us. They come up with all kinds of ways, elaborate ways to make sure that you get caught in a snare. And a lot of people, a lot of sheep out there, they go head first into the snare. You see? It says, and they that seek my hurt speak mischievous things and imagine deceits all day long. So all they do all day long is to imagine ways to put you in a chokehold, to imagine ways where you'll fall into their trap. And not only will you fall into their trap, when you fall into the trap, you'll come to them for help. You'll come to them for help, and then they will unleash holy hell on you and make and break bank while they're doing it. You see? That's who you're dealing with right here. This is Proverbs, the 28th chapter and the 8th verse. It says, he that deviseth to do evil shall be called a mischievous person. That's all they are. All of them. All of them in WEF, all of them in UN, all of them in Trilateral Commission, all of them in Freemasonry, all of them in, Bilderberg Group. Every single one of them, they are nothing but mischievous people. Why? Well, it says here, he that deviseth to do evil shall be called a mischievous person. That's exactly what they are. The wicked that the Bible speaks of. You see? This is Ecclesiastes, the 10th chapter and the 13th verse. It says, the beginning of the words of his mouth is foolishness, and the end of his talk is mischievous madness. Like I was talking about the thing with what is his name? Bill Gates. He's talking about trees and how to just chop down all trees and things. So the beginning of his talk is foolishness. We need trees. But that's who you're dealing with. That's who you're dealing with, people with no kind of, like, you wonder how in the hell did these people get up in the places of leadership? You know? They don't give a goddamn about nothing. Nothing, man. Nothing is sacred with these guys, right? They tell you how it is okay for a young boy to change his plumbing to that of a woman. And here it is, all of them are complaining. All these so-called transition people, they're all jacked up in their head. Mentally, psychologically, physically. A lot of them are regretting it, right? Because you believe the foolishness that was coming out of the people telling you it's okay to change your plumbing. For a man to change to a woman and a woman to change to a man, that is nothing but foolishness, man. That's foolish talk. But hey, leave it to the sheeple to just believe everything that is thrown at them. Right? Leave it to the sheeple to believe. This is why it is imperative in this time for you to stay sharp. It is imperative in this time for you to stay alert, man. Don't be easily swayed by all these deceptions, man. Stay sharp. Stay in the spirit, you know, so you wouldn't get caught out there. Stay awake so you wouldn't get caught out there. And with that, all praises to the Most High, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Raha Kodash. Double honors to apostles and elders of Great Millstone. See you next time, Lord willing. Shalom, shalom.